What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day, my friends. As you can see, we had a pretty much a bullish day in the stock market. We are just continuing to trend upward. I'm here on the 5-minute chart. And what I wanted to teach you today is I wanted to look at the Fibonacci that is going on in the pre-market, because I've started to notice this year, especially, that there's been a lot of pre-market confluence, pre-market action. And I decided today that I would share this topic here with you guys. And it's really, guys, the hidden hand. That's really what it is at the end of the day. It's the hidden hand. Why? Because these levels, you do not see it on the regular trading hours. You'll only see these levels if you're trading futures. All right. So I'm going to walk you through everything step by step, and just make sure you're educated and ready to go. So hit me with the one if you're down, and let's go ahead and let's just retweet this and let everybody know we're live. Okay. And we'll get right into it. So boom, just that, bam, live now. Come learn and earn the hidden hand strat. Boom. Oops. Go. Right. Bang. All right. So that's out. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the shout outs at the end. Let's get right into it, because I want to get going. All right. So go ahead and remove these drawings and let's begin. So first thing is, let's go ahead and replay the trading today. All right. And then I'm going to walk you through different factors here. So we can go ahead here and draw the previous day's high and low. So you know what? Let me do my normal recap for SPY. And then we're going to go and we're going to look at the pre-market, and we're going to drill into that. And I'm going to show you some different things. Okay. So the first thing we had today, guys, is we had the previous day's high and low. I'm going to go to the 3-minute chart. That's where we started off. First candle came, we gapped up, and I went ahead, guys. We had a pretty bearish candle here. So if you look at this candle, it was definitely very bearish. So let me go ahead here. Where's my box? Right here. You can see this long wick. So I went ahead and I tried short. You can see on the next candle, we had just a little push lower, almost hit my target, and then we reversed completely. So unfortunately, on that orb today, guys, I took a loss, was not able to make any money on that. But right after that, we went into the 5-minute chart, and then this was our first fib of the day. So let me go ahead from low to high. Right here, I will double click, and I'll put on the basic level here. And all we're really watching is the 618 sec basic right there. Hit OK. Okay, so we started to push higher and higher. So all you do is you move your anchor up, and we waited today for the 618. Boom. So this, we got filled right here on the 618. So there was our fill. And then you see right after that, guys, we popped right back up, right? So not all the way to a new high, but we were able to scale out on the way up. So this was a nice basic morning leg trade. So we're able to, do our thing. We got it. Here's the low, here's the high. We're getting in on the discount right here. We're getting the deal, whereas everyone else is chasing, right? Everyone else is going to be buying up here. And then look what happens when you buy up here. You see that? So it's so important, and with the fibs, to always be using the pullback trading. And I'm going to show you that how that applies on futures as well. But let me just go ahead and just show you that commentary from this morning. So here was the same candle I showed you. There was our fill, and we pop right back up. So really nice trade there. 214 hit. We got some good targets on the way back up. So that was really, really good. And again, just remember, with the fibs, we're getting the pullback because we want the options at a cheaper price. We want the contracts at a cheaper price, and we sell on the way back up. So just hit me with the 4 if that concept makes sense. Okay. So that was pretty straightforward. Okay. And then at the same time, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the future chart, and we're going to look at this. Okay. So let's go ahead and find 930. 930 was right here. Okay. So that's the candle. So this candle is the same as this candle. All right. So let's go ahead and let's draw it up the same way we just did on SPY. All right. So there was our low. There was our high. There was our 618. Same thing. This is regular trading hours. This is futures. However, this is where the hidden hand comes into play. All right. Let's look back at futures coming into the open. So where was the last swing low? Right there. Okay. So now let's go ahead and draw that line right there. That was our last swing low. Okay. And then in the morning, we opened at 930 and we pushed up. So let's draw that high now. Right there. Okay. So now when we're pulling back down, we're coming down here. See, we're coming down here. And then you might ask yourself, why do we reverse from here? Why do we reverse? You might ask yourself that question, right? Well, first of all, we had a nice inside bar confirmation there, but really and truly, the hidden hand is what happened on this trade. If we go from the low to the high, look at that, right on the 618. You see that? So the institutions are building support and resistance levels in the pre-market now. Okay. So there was your low at 7:20 a.m. And you're not going to see that on the chart for regular trading hours. All right. So we went from the low to the high. We came right on our 618 right here. And that was the low of the day. And it's gone. It's gone after that. Boom. Right. Take that fib all the way up 40 points, $2,000. Right. Hit me with a 5 if that makes sense. So that was really, really nice, guys. And I just noticed, some years I've traded for a long time. Some years during regular trading hours, you get destroyed, right? And sometimes in after hours, you get destroyed. So the question is, what kind of year or what kind of months are these going to be? Are these going to be months where everything is happening in the pre-market, where they're setting anchors there, or are they setting anchors in regular trading hours? And when you see anchors being set in outside of regular trading hours, that usually means that an institution is positioning themselves. So you could see down here, they're buying at 7:20 a.m. because they know they want to push the market up, or they know that's where it's likely to go during regular trading hours. All right. So that right there, guys, that's a very, very big key. Drawing the pre-market levels, what you want to do is you want to look to the left of the open and look for the key levels, right? So you can see this was a key level. Why is it a key level? Because not only was this resistance before, but it's also support. So once you trade long enough, you'll see those patterns on your own. You'll start to see them. All right. And what makes it even more powerful is when we can go to like SPY and futures at the same time and see the same thing. So we saw the 618 on futures, and then on SPY, we actually had an inside bar, which is your entry right there. And then there she's gone. See that? Really, really nice. And another thing here that I like to use is the gap fill strat. So this is one of my old school strats. We go low to high right here. You could see that lined up on the 618 on the gap as well. So that trade was an A plus. And what I'm planning to do is incorporate the after hours a little bit more. We're going to slowly start incorporating it. We're not going to hit it right off the bat because we need to understand, is this a short-term trend or is this a long-term trend, right? So if it's a long-term trend, what that means from a long-term perspective, if we are continuously building lows and highs in the pre-market, significant levels of structure, then we have to resort to that. However, if it's temporary, it might just be an institution that's positioning themselves for this month or for the week just to make some good money. Okay. All right. All right. So there we go, guys. I just wanted to give you a recap. So we were able to get this morning leg over here. It wasn't the best day because we weren't able to actually get this low. And but I'm going to start incorporating a little bit more of my older strategies here with the pre-market because this might be one of those years. And I'm going to go ahead and start incorporating that. So one thing I want to share with you guys is MU. So MU, I provided that for free on Twitter last night, the level, and I'll just show you guys, I made roughly $1,300. So 1,400 if you round up on MU. And that was the pick that I gave last night. You'll see right here, MU right here at 57.14. And I also posted that on YouTube. Okay. So make sure you're following somewhere, and that way you can get the free picks. All right. So I'll show you here on YouTube. I posted this yesterday, MU as well. Okay. So I'm trying to post on both platforms, but the bonus picks were only for Trading Wars Army. So anyone who subscribed to the Trading Wars Army will get the bonus picks. Okay. All right. So really, really nice there. Let me just walk you through MU real quick because I took some heat on this trade and I really want to explain why I held on to it. Okay. So first thing with MU, our level that I gave you guys last night was 57.14 long. So I'll just show you how to do that. So just go ahead, draw that on your chart, 57.14 right there. Okay. So let's make this in green. That's our level. So why did I want to trade MU today? Very simply, guys, we go to the daily chart. We had a big box, small box strat, and I have a full video on that, but essentially this is what it is. We had a bigger range on Monday. We had a tighter range on Tuesday. So the boxes are getting smaller and smaller. So what I'm expecting here as these boxes shrink and as they tighten up, I'm looking for expansion because the price action is consolidating. So right here on this green line is where I got long this morning. Boom. So you could see right over here, guys. Let me just move these boxes in. We got filled. So you'll see the low of the day was 57.16. But whenever I do the stop limit orders, I always add a few pennies, right? So that's why I have the guide. I use interactive brokers to fully automate my orders. Make sure you read that, because when you do these orders, you have to add a stop limit. Okay. So the limit is what you're maximum willing to be paid. So I always add a few pennies on that. So luckily I was able to get filled right at the open, but even if I didn't get filled at the open, you'll see that we retested it later. So right there. So even if you didn't get filled at the open, there's your retest, and then boom, that's all she wrote. So nice little 1500. You know, I think let me check what the final number was, because when I posted it, that was at the time of the day. I'm logging into my broker right now. Let me log on my phone. 1 second, guys. I'll show you transactions, MU. I can't even tell you, because they sold my shares in 100 lots. So all I see is, if someone has a calculator, we could do it. It's like 79 plus 79 plus 158, blah blah blah. So I'd have to do the math and add it up. But at the time, I think I closed it around $1,500. So it's weird on the mobile app. They show you they show you individual trades. So if you're selling, so I had, you know, a good bit of shares. They're not selling it all at once. They're selling it like 150, because that's the way the market works, right? You put out a sale and someone buys it. Not one person is going to buy the whole order a lot of the time. So it depends on how big your order is, right? My orders are pretty big, but when I go into the desktop, it'll show just the total. So, you know, that's a little bit weird. Maybe I'll ask them about that. But nonetheless, good trade here. Make sure you're following Twitter. Make sure you're following the YouTube. That's it, guys. The hidden hand. More to come on this strategy here. But essentially, go into the pre-market, look at the levels of support and resistance, draw your low to high, and get ready to rock and roll. That's pretty much it. Focus on the 618. All right. That's the main level that new traders want to focus on. Okay. As always, check me out. Tradingwars.com is the place to be. All right, check me out. On my resource pages right now, I have a bundle deal that's going. So normally for my bundle, this is for someone that's extremely serious and wants everything and wants 1 year. So normally I give all 3 books, 2 seminars, and you normally get 4 months in the room. Just for the month of January, instead of 4 months, I'm giving you 1 year. So this is the best value you can get if you want to if you want to join the army. You can go ahead and you'll get everything right here. And the price is the same, but instead of 4 months, you get a year if you're interested. Or otherwise, right now, any one of the 3 books that you get 3 months for free instead of 1. And this is the only time I'm going to do this sale for the month of January, just to start the new year and to get some new traders in that are serious. You know, if you do 3 months, guys, and you log your trades, you're definitely going to learn a lot. And you will be a better trader. Even if you don't make money, I would say you'll learn some good lessons, right? We all make mistakes. Okay. All right. Otherwise than that, thank you very much. Tradingwars.com. The picks for tomorrow. Let's see what we have. So got to refresh here. Let's go here. All right. So let's go ahead and run some scans and see what we have. So right here, just take that off. So no Nirvanas. Not expecting any. And guys, the link for the interactive brokers guide, you really should read that. It's in the description. Okay. Read that if you get some time, because trading is not just about calling the right level, but it's also about putting the orders in the right way. If you don't put the orders in the right way, you might not get filled. And if you don't get filled, you don't make money, right? So we have Love here. I don't really trade Love anymore. I used to back in the day. I used to follow those YouTube channels that are like trade airlines, blah, blah, blah. But, I haven't really. But we have a blue raindrop here on Love. The blue raindrops on Love seem to be very powerful. You can see the last one, 15th, and then this one, December 1st, that was actually a significant high. So a good spot to look at. Coca-Cola, I used to swing trade that one a lot, not really day traded too much, but really nice blue raindrop as well. I'll post those picks for you guys in a second. So the YouTube army will get exclusive picks if you guys are interested, and I'll also post the free ones. So no Nirvana, like I said. Otherwise than that, check me out at tradingwars.com. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you learned something in this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. If you leave a comment, you have a chance to win the giveaways that we do every single Sunday. This Sunday, we'll be giving away $500 in cash. So please subscribe. If you're not subscribed and I call your name, you will not get anything, okay? And my team has been telling me to do that, because I think I give away a lot of giveaways, but some of those people are not subscribed. So please make sure you're subscribed, guys, all right? Because we're going to start to enforce that. Otherwise than that, that's it. Thanks again. And let me know what you think about the strategy in the comments below. All right. Take care.